Welcome to Monday morning. Some of you didn't make it. And Ryan Routh gave it the old college try to make sure that the Donald didn't make it either. Ryan Routh tried to kill Trump yesterday. Ryan Routh tried to rid the world of Donald Trump. Well, Ryan, you tried it. We can make light of it because he failed, right? We can make light of it because he failed. But I have some questions. I have a series of questions. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Daniel. Sports highlights. Daniel, I got some questions. Question number one is, what in the tarnation is the Secret Service doing? Honestly. Yeah, I saw you, brother. You should look for indicators. What in the tarnation is the Secret Service doing? Now, except for that one officer, that one guy who didn't get the memo. He didn't get the memo that the Secret Service was culpable in the attempt to kill Donald Trump twice now. Whew, that was a statement. What are they doing? Let me explain something to you really quick before I get into point number two, which somebody remind me is about Melania's book. This is all off the top of my head. I'm not taking any notes, but I got some questions. The Secret Service in 1987 came to Fairleigh Dickinson University. It might have been 86, but it wasn't 86 or 87. That's not true. It's probably 1989 or 1990. That's right, 1990. It's probably 1990. George Bush was doing a speech or something. Maybe it was part of his campaign. Wasn't paying attention to politics. I was too young, but I was going to Fairleigh Dickinson University, and George Bush was coming the next day. And what took place was the Secret Service, those are some bad Secret Service back in those days. They came in the day before. They cleared the place that he was doing this speech, called the Rothman Center, our home basketball court and arena. They cleared the Rothman Center. They did a complete security sweep of the Rothman Center, and then they sealed it. Nobody else could go into the Rothman Center for the rest of the day until the president came in, did his speech, and left. It was sealed. Okay, that's the Secret Service I know. Okay, this Donald Trump Secret Service, I don't know where they found these dudes at. But number one, how in the hebejeebas is the President of the United States going to play golf? And the golf course is open for people to run around. Now, we got to talk about some things. The reason that Ryan Routh probably had access is because Ryan Routh is armed with white person privilege. Doesn't look like Ryan Routh would go and kill anybody. He's a good-looking, middle-aged white man. But he's running around with a backpack, a scope, an AR-15 or whatever that gun was, and had the capacity to be one hole ahead of Donald Trump in the bushes, waiting to assassinate 45. How is this possible? How is it possible that dudes are running around a golf course when the president, who just about got assassinated a few weeks ago, is deciding, for what reason whatsoever, which I'm going to talk about in a second too, before I get to point number two, is deciding to play golf like any other Joe Blow citizen in the United States of America? Listen, again, let's have another conversation about white privilege. Black people, show of hands, if they just tried to blow your head off a few weeks ago because you're running for president and they don't like you, are you going outside? Are you going outside? Show of hands, who is going outside after they just tried to blow your head off and they just clipped your ear? Who's going outside? No black people are going outside. Absolutely not. We're not going outside. Donald is outside playing golf. If that is not the epitome of generations of white privilege, which now has become white delusionalism in the minds of Donald. They've tried to kill you twice. Your own people are trying to kill you, Donald. And you're out there chilling, playing golf, and not even telling these guys to clear the golf course. Okay, before I get to point number 2, there's a lot of points for number 1. Number 1's got a whole bunch of points. I should have made all these points. I'll recategorize these later. It's still point number 1. Donald Trump, listen to me. Donald, I'm your friend. Kind of. No. You should hire your own private militia security. You should call the Wagner Group. Get the Wagner Group on the phone. Oh, that's Russia's people. You're cool with them. Get the Wagner Group on the phone and say, hey, I need you guys to come on down here. Donald, you need your own private militia to secure you. Because these Secret Service agents are not doing the job. Except for the one guy who had the visual acuity to see that gun sticking out of the bushes and engage that guy by himself. Give that guy a medal, but he didn't get the memo. They're sitting in the back like, didn't we tell him? Isn't he part of, how, why? Come on. Who is this guy? Who is this hero who didn't get the memo that the Secret Service is trying to kill Donald Trump? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what kind of cockamamie Secret Service this is. Now I can get to point number 2. Point number 2 is Melania's book that I need to read now. Because Melania Trump, his wife, has demonstrated, told, announced that she feels that the silence around the assassination attempt of Donald Trump, the first one, you got to call these things assassination 1, and assassination 1, she says the silence is deafening. She wants to understand how the Secret Service allowed it. And she sounded like a crazy ex-stripper talking about conspiracy theories. And Melania is staying inside. Okay? Melania is staying inside. Melania's like, I'm not going outside nowhere, chill, bro. They try to shoot you, bro. I'm staying inside. The kids are staying inside. We're staying inside. Good for you, Melania. Melania's like, I'm not about that life. Okay? She's like, the silence is deafening. And Melania, I need to read your book. That thing's about to be a bestseller right now. Melania's out here working on book number 2. Typing because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense how people are getting so close to Trump. Now, let's just be real. If somebody wanted to kill that boy from outer space, drone technology, satellite imaging, yeah, they could have blown up the whole golf course to try to get to Trump, similar to what the United States of America does in other countries and what Israel does in other countries. They'll blow up the building to kill one guy. Yeah. But a domestic terrorist who has the capacity to fire drones at the Donald, I guess that's something that they haven't that the sleeper cells that they've been talking about, those sleeper cells, your technology sucks because Ryan Routh can get closer than you can. Wow. Your technology is terrible. And I'm just here trying to envision, trying to imagine. This is it too. This is the big one. This is point number 3. I'm imagining. Who is telling the world where Donald Trump is about to go golfing? Show of hands. Show of hands. How many people know where Donald Trump is going to be today? I have no freaking idea. I have no idea. How in the heck did Ryan Routh know where Donald Trump was playing golf? How did he know? Do they announce this? Oh, we're just letting you know that that the ex-president of the United States is about to go play golf at this particular golf course. Guess what? Meet us there, everybody. Who is doing this? Is Donald on his Twitter letting everybody know where he's going to play golf? Because how does that information get out there? How does it? And if you do know where you're going, unless Donald made this up at the spur of the moment, which doesn't make sense, because if he did make it up at the spur of the moment, it's less of a chance that somebody actually would be there, ready, armed to the teeth. So this was something that was organized in advance, right? And this person was given the free willy to go sit down in the bushes and wait for Donald to walk in a particular hole. This doesn't make any sense. How are they divulging this information, setting this guy up? He's being set up. If this guy has anybody in his camp that likes him, anybody, they're going to say, bro, the Secret Service agents that you have assigned to you are trying to kill you. There's no reason to not be paranoid now if you're Donald Trump. There's no reason, right? All his paranoia about John, all these individuals that are supposedly against him, all these individuals that are against him. There's no reason now for this man to not be super hyper paranoid about everything and anything around him. There's no reason, but it's the opposite. It's the complete opposite. You're out here playing golf, thinking that nobody wants to kill your orange behind. What is the matter with you, and what is the matter with the people around you? You need to get rid of these guys. Blacks for Trump. Oh boy, Michael Williams. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you're actually a black person or you're somebody trolling me. I don't know. Blacks for Trump. Michael, white people are trying to kill him. Okay. Maybe you need to get out there and become a Secret Service agent. Maybe all the blacks for Trump, you guys should be the new Secret Service. That's why you guys should go stand out there and be the next target dummies for him. That's what should happen. Blacks for Trump, the man says. That's his African. That's his African American. My gosh. She says, Zenobia Thiz says, I think it was staged. Yeah, we ain't seen Melania at all. Shalom, my sister. Yeah, I don't think it was staged. I think these people are trying to kill him, and I think his own people are trying to kill him. I think every time they try to kill him, they make him more popular. They make him way more popular every time they try to kill him. And the reason that it's not staged, the reason I know it's not staged, is because Donald Trump brags about everything. And he's not bragging about being bulletproof. He's not bragging about how they tried to kill him. That would be part of his campaign. I know they did the whole ear thing, the ear band-aid. Everybody was rocking that for a minute. But Donald would be sitting on that. He'd be riding that all the way to the White House. He would be. All right? And to me, Donald is fulfilling a lot of the Antichrist prophecies now. His deadly wound was healed. Look that up. His deadly wound was healed. Look that up. They're trying to kill the Antichrist. And that's crazy if Donald is sitting in that position, because we've got to figure out who are the other individuals. Who is the false prophet? Who is the woman sitting on the scarlet beast? We've got to figure that out. And Babylon the Great has fallen. We already know who that is. That's America. We already know who that is. Okay. I see Revelations playing itself out. For those who don't read the Bible, you take a look at it. You go on your Google and Google this phrase. And his deadly wound was healed. KJV. Right? So you'll get it out of the King James Version. And his deadly wound was healed. KJV. Take a look at that. Take a look at all those things that are lining up. Okay? The false prophet is TD Snakes. No, TD's not the false prophet, because the false prophet is the individual that makes an image talk and move. Let's see if a monument is being built onto Donald Trump. You're going to have people who start worshiping him like God in a minute. You're going to have people in America who start worshiping Donald Trump like God. Wait for it, okay? On to my next point. I think I know who is trying to kill Donald Trump now. I think the first attempt was Secret Service. The second attempt, Secret Service is culpable, but they weren't the main people. Let me tell you who's trying to kill Donald Trump, okay? Are you ready? It's the Swifties. It's the Swifties. It's Taylor Swift's people. You don't come for the Swifties. Taylor Swift's country, white pop music fans are in an uproar because Donald Trump had the nerve to insult Taylor Swift. Are you crazy, Donald? The second that you tried to kill Taylor's or tried to talk crazy to Taylor Swift's people put a target on your orange head. It's the Swifties, baby. Y'all should, okay, you think I'm playing. You go investigate that. Don't play with Taylor's people, eh? Taylor's Swifties are worse than Beyonce's Beehive. Don't play with the Swifties. The Swifties, you insulted Taylor? Ooh, Lord, they came for you. That's probably Taylor's uncle or something. That's one of Taylor's kinfolk. He wasn't having it. Ryan Routh said, "How dare you talk about Taylor Swift in a Taylor Swift America?" That'll get you killed fast in America. I think it's the Swifties, everybody. I think it's that. I'm not lying, Zenobia. I'm not lying. Those people are crazy. You think the Swifties is worse than the mafia? Those people are crazy. Don't play with Taylor Swift people. Taylor Swift gives you a little wink, wink. Your life is over right there. She gave a little nod. Said, "Hey, you know they're not going to talk to me like that. Donald, you need to go and apologize to Taylor right now. Your life won't be easy. Your life won't be easy. I'm telling you. In a Taylor Swift America, do not play. That little white girl has power like the queen of Zamunda. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's going on right now in America, where this guy is so dangerous to people that they have tried to kill him twice in one campaign. Has there ever been 2 assassination attempts on a well, I guess we can call him an ex-president and an individual running for president? Wow. And I want to know what's going to be his posture going forward. This is too much now. And he's sitting on the wrong side of the fence. Biden and Kamala ain't lifting a finger to do a doggone thing. And you know what? This is bumbled to the point where it's absolutely being handled on the top shelf. I mean, like I said, the Swifties are the feet on the ground. But at the very top of it, at the very head of all this, I think it's being handled by an old white man with dementia. Like Biden, listen, man, just let somebody else do this, bro. Because your plans are terrible. Your plans are terrible. I can see Joe talking about, "Hey, Donald, what's going on? Where are you going to play golf tomorrow? Maybe we should get up in there. You know, I got a handicap of 16, right?" Well, you come and meet me at my golf course, Joe. "Which golf course you going to be at, Donald?" "Okay, meet you there." I think Joe's handling this thing from the top. Handed that file to Taylor Swift, and she did the rest. Except foiled by that one Secret Service agent who they didn't send the memo to. That hero, that war hero. Listen to me. Think about this. I got bad eyes. My eyes don't work that good, okay? And I was a policeman for about 13 years. And a Secret Service agent is effectively a policeman. He's just a policeman. He's not a militia. He's on the army. He's a cop. And I tell you right now, okay, and I'm in pretty good shape, there is no way in heck that I'm going to notice a shotgun muzzle in the bushes. Okay, it's a sunny day in Florida. I got a good, cushy government job. I'm out here. I'm going to be on my cell phone. I would have been on Instagram. I would have been on Snapchat. Candy Crush would have been on my phone. I'd have been like, you know what I'm saying? This guy was ready to do his job and saw a muzzle in the bushes. I don't know who this guy is. This guy needs his own television show. He needs his own series. Okay? This guy is better than Bruce Willis. He's better than Rambo. I don't know who this guy is, but this guy needs to be on the cover of Life magazine, okay? Because I don't know how he figured that out. I don't know how he's got hawk eyes. That brother can see in the dark. We need to know who he is. That dude, we need to know who that dude's out here saving the doggone world. Okay? We need to know who he is. He's my president. This guy is seeing a ceramic gun in the bushes. Apparently this guy had a ceramic. They said there was ceramics in the bag. I'm assuming he had a ceramic gun with a scope. These things are not easy to find. Hey, these things are not easy to find. What you guys got to say? Kamala Harris, just like Barack Obama. What she said? Ignores black people, FBA American concerning issues. We haven't seen Biden. No, Biden. Yeah, we haven't seen Biden in a minute. She is though, and she ain't doing nothing for our economy. You know what the funny thing is about you Negroes in America? I'm gonna call y'all that. Is that you always hold yourselves, your peers, to a higher standard than you hold the colonizer who's been holding you by the throat. Because all of a sudden, Donald Trump is about to come down to Watts. He's about to step into Detroit and save you Negroes and make your economy great again. What are you talking about? Like, do you not understand where you are in the world in time? Do you not understand that that is the last plantation standing? Do you not understand that black people in America, although you have unlimited opportunity because of the mere mass of your economy, that you are still the most prejudicially treated black people in the world? Do you not understand that? In fact, you know what? You might be the second worst treated. Because definitely Israel treats black people horribly. But I still have to take it back. Because Israel never had Negroes in chains. That's right. So I don't understand how seemingly you find so much allegiances in old white plantation owners, but try to nitpick what your own people are doing or could be doing for you. In fact, you have so much self-hatred for you. And I don't care if you Negroes unfollow me, that you will look at a black woman who comes from a Jamaican black man and look in this woman's face and say she's not black. It's crazy to me that you can look at Donald Trump, you can look at 45, Mr. Orange, Mr. Xenophobic, Mr. Central Park 5, and say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say what it is. Negroes for Trump 2024. Hey, y'all scare the crap out of me, bro. Honestly. And this is why, and I'm a dig salt in what I'm saying to you. It is why you are the only black plantation that has not taken over the country that has taken you hostage. Haiti took over. Jamaica took over. Trinidad took over. Go down the line. You didn't take over. You're still a second-class citizen in your own country, and you still rather be run by master than run it yourself. And I get on here, and I am I am blown away by the things I hear come out of black Americans' mouth. Blown away. You are your own subgroup. Absolutely. You suffered what you have suffered in your way. My generation, we dealt with slavery too in Trinidad and Tobago. And we killed that master and took back our country. Thank you very much. We are a republic, just like you are. We got independence, so-called emancipation, and we didn't stay there. We said, no, we don't want you, England. We don't want to be part of the Commonwealth. So there's got to be a time where somebody raises up and allows this nonsense that I hear every time there's an election to cease. And I don't care how mad you get. You should get mad. Get mad at yourselves. That's why you don't have any more Black Panther parties. You don't have any more Malcolm X's. You don't have any more Marcus Garveys. You don't have any more even Martin Luther Kings in your country. Because you're so easy to just say, let the white guy do it. Freaking ridiculous to me. It's crazy. If I see another one of you clowns, blacks for Trump, I'm a slap the air like Cuba Gooding Jr. Just whatever happened? Jeez, Lawrence Fishburne, why didn't you run for election instead of do all those damn Matrix movies, bro? Why? Come on, bro. Oh my goodness. You guys make me mad. You make me really upset to hear the nonsense come out of y'all folks' mouth. Incredible. You got white people out here trying to assassinate Donald Trump, and you Negroes are talking about blacks for Trump? Are you kidding me? It's like, this is what it's like. This is what you sound like. It sounds like the American Revolution. And you've got northern white people coming to free you, coming down to fight for you. The Yankees are coming to free you. And you Negroes are talking about, let's organize to make sure masses safe. That's what you sound like. You sound like Southern slaves fighting to stay in slavery. That's what you sound like to me. But you ain't gonna say that. Y'all ain't gonna say that. Y'all gonna say some other stupidness. Y'all gonna tell me Kamala's not black. Jesus. Incredible. It's freaking amazing. I don't know what to say. She's not trying to do nothing. Da 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 da. If you're not going to do nothing for black people, then at least do some. Listen, when have black people done anything for themselves? When have black people done anything for themselves in America? So few and far between. So few. I'm talking about in the last 50 years. Who are your heroes? Who? Show me, point to them. Last 50 years, in my lifetime. Who are your heroes? Can you count 5 of them? From the 60s, since after the civil rights movements, from that movement dying and on, let's say this. From the death of Malcolm and Martin on, who are your heroes? Who are your heroes? You folks stop trying to self-actualize a very long time ago. And to say who is doing what for black people, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I know who your heroes are. I know who your heroes are. I don't think you know who they are. Okay? I can do a whole thing on that if you want. I can tell you who your heroes are. Most of you won't even know who these people are. But you don't listen to them. Because they've given you new heroes. They've put heroes in your hands and said, follow these. These are your gods, Israel. Follow these. They've given you graven images to follow. Negroes to follow. And this is why when you talk about, when you go, remember, I'm not living in the fishbowl of the black community in America. I'm outside of the fishbowl watching it saying, I don't understand what's going on. When white America is talking about actual world issues, what is black America talking about? I want you to pay attention to that. When white America is talking about issues, world issues, what is black America focused on? Shannon Sharp's sex tape? LeBron James trying to win another trophy? Your issues are not even the same issues. They've given you your own issues. They've given you stuff to occupy your mind to keep you out of the way. Let them worry about that. Let's give some rappers a little more money so they can keep doing that. Do you not see that? I don't know if you don't see it. We see it. The whole world sees it. And then during an election period of time, people are so easily manipulated. Imagine Donald Trump bringing a few rappers on stage. Donald Trump was endorsed by this this singer, and he thought the guy was a woman. You're so easily manipulated. And to listen to the black Republican who says things like racism doesn't exist. Wow. Where are you living? Hegemony doesn't exist. There is no two Americas. There is no equitable disparity of the access of wealth in America to the black community. Where are you living? What don't you understand? We're just north of you. We know these white folks up in Canada do not want us to achieve. 1%. That is the percentage of black people, black men rather, in corporate Canada. 1%. And 50% of that 1% are homosexuals. Right? We're not living in this delusion because we're not told we're a melting pot. We understand we don't come from here. Neither do you. Well, we built this country. We built this country. You didn't build this country. You didn't. You didn't build that country any more than a shovel dug a ditch. You were used as chattel. It's not your place. And if you want it to be your country, take it over. If you want it to be your country, actually stand up and declare the land belongs to you. That's when something belongs to you. When the land belongs to you. Until then, you're either a plant, a fixture, or a tenant. So it doesn't belong to you unless you own the land. So stand up and take the land. Then tell me you belong to it. Go declare a constitution and have founding Negro fathers who say this is what we believe, this is what we declare, etc., etc. When you own the land, it's your land. Don't tell me you built this country. You didn't build anything. The Chinese man can go back to China. The Jew can go back to Israel. The Italian can go back to Italy. And the Irish man can go back to Ireland. They know. They came there, they did some stuff, but they know where they come from. You keep declaring it's your country. It's not your country until you take over the country. And until you stand up and declare that it is your country because you own this land. Don't talk to me. And please, don't come on here and talk about Negroes for Trump. I'm gonna blast you every time. I hope my followers goes down to 2 people after this spiel. Because I don't want to hear from any of you talking craziness about blacks for Trump. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. His own people are trying to kill him. But you're declaring blacks for Trump. Imagine, okay? Imagine Haiti. Imagine a Haitian was declaring blacks for Napoleon. Imagine you're living in Haiti when they kicked the French out and were the first African nation to overthrow their slaver and to declare the land is ours. Imagine some Negro standing up and declaring blacks for Napoleon. That's what you sound like. You sound stupid. Stupid is what you sound like. Dumb. You don't own your country. You don't have a constitution. You don't own the land. You don't own the faculties that keep a country safe. You don't own your military. You don't own your Congress. You don't own the judges. You don't own the police forces. You don't own nothing. You're a worker in a place that doesn't like you. And you're trying to snuggle up to a new boss, hoping that he pats you on the head and says, "You're a good little Negro. Let me give you a piece of the American pie that I've already eaten and spit out." Come on. Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire that has lost more money than any of you will ever earn. But he's still got golf courses named after him. He's been impeached twice. He's still one of the front nominees for President of the United States. He's been indicted, and the Supreme Court says, he's immune. That's white privilege, and you don't have it. Talking about Negroes for Trump. Supporting Donald Trump's not going to give you any of the rights, any of the inalienable rights Donald Trump gets for being a white billionaire in America. You're not going to get any of them. And any black billionaire, and that's why all those black billionaires in America, they're silent, because they know damn well that money is nothing. It can all go in one day, because they have a weapon called the IRS that can take it all from you if they feel like it. Come on. Those black billionaires are silent. They're not running for any public office. They don't want it. They know how it works. It's not their damn country. And I don't want to hear nothing about it. I'm shocked that this man is still walking around willy-nilly and they're trying to kill him. It is the epitome of white privilege. And Donald, you're a shining star of what it means to be a white man in America. Brother, I hope they don't kill you, because I don't want to see your head rolling around on any place. I just don't want you to be elected. I actually want to see how you're going to live out the rest of your life knowing that you lost twice. I want to see that. I actually want to see that. I want to see how you handle that level of disappointment. And I want to see America with a black woman sitting with her feet up on that oval desk talking about, "Baby, make some fried chicken, we won." That's the America I want to see for the next 4 doggone years. God bless you. This has been the real spiel, and it's as real as it's going to get. Del K. Brereton, all from the top of my head.